Hello everyone, welcome back to All Access. I'm your host Alfredo, and it's been quite a while. And today I'm going to be ranking all of the LA Kings jerseys. So I have my list right here, 18 to 1. So let's get started and let's talk hockey. And at number 18, I have the jersey right here, jersey up here. I have the 1995 Burger King jersey. This one was very, very popular for unfortunate reasons. Yeah, it's not really that good. I mean, it has its unique parts. It's probably one of the first NHL jerseys to have the logo on the on the side of the chest rather than on the crest. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that people before my time saw Wayne Gretzky wear these. And at number 16, I have the 2015 Stadium Series jerseys. Now, a lot of people would hate on these jerseys. I actually kind of like these jerseys. The only thing that really does it for me that I don't like, which I think was a little unnecessary, was to have the logo like carbon fiber, like textured, like whatever. I think that was kind of dumb. Cause I've heard the hockey guy, he looked at the Kings jerseys and he said his San Jose one was like fading, like the logo was fading. Like that shouldn't be happening. Like that's pretty dumb. But I like it. I like the two little crowns on the left side of the collar right here. And these are pretty nice. And at number 15, I have the 2014 Stadium Series jerseys. Now, all Stadium Series jerseys are back-to-back right here. But a lot of people didn't like these jerseys either, mainly because of the chrome logos. I mean, I can understand for the other teams with chrome logos, but the Kings, like, you gotta give it to the Kings. Like, it's okay if it's chrome, because it's a crown, it's supposed to be shiny. So like going ahead on the other teams, I'm not trying to be biased, but like for the Kings, it makes more sense for it to be chrome because it's a crown. Like, come on, people. At number 14, I have the 2018 alternate jerseys here. Now, these are pretty much just the 50th anniversary jerseys, just without the gold trim. I think they're nice. I only have this down low just because I like other jerseys more than this. I actually like the 50th anniversary version more, with the gold trim. But that doesn't mean it's a bad jersey, but it's pretty nice. And number 13, I have the 2002 alternate jerseys here. These are pretty cool. Now we're getting some of my favorite uniforms for the Kings. Not these ones specifically, but some of the era. That's what I mean. But this jersey is pretty nice. I like it. I like the coat of arms logo. Trilla patch, it's nice, but the other version of this, much higher on my list. And at number 12 on my list, I have the jerseys from 2007, and I say 2007 is because the Kings decided to take away the striping along the bottom of the jersey in 2007. I thought that was a pretty bad decision to make right there. I think you would have just kept the striping along the bottom, you would have been just fine. Like, why would you mess with it? You ruined the jerseys. Now, I remember seeing like highlights of these. I honestly kind of like the white ones more, but either way, I think the Kings made a bad move of removing those bottom striping. As I mentioned too, I actually only saw the 2002 alternates one time in a game for the Kings. That was like a couple years ago. They only wore for Roma. I thought that kind of sucked. They should have brought them back as an alternate. But anyway, in 11th position, I have the 1980s jerseys. I do kind of like these. I kind of like the purple one more than the yellow one more. But I have these a little lower too, because when I see them on the ice, for some reason they shrunk the logo down a little bit. That kind of messed it up for me. That kind of messed it up for me. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad jersey. I like it, but they shouldn't have just shrunk the logo. But I think I'm being a little too nitpicky here, but these are pretty nice. That doesn't take away the fact that it's pretty nice. At number 10, I have the jerseys from 1998 when the Kings rebranded to these. Now, these are really cool. I love black and purple, obviously. These are, I don't even know how to explain these jerseys, but they're really sick. And at number 9, I have the Kings inaugural jerseys from 1967. I mean, these guys had to be in the top 10. These ones are really cool. I really wanted to get the purple one when I saw them at from Fanatics. I think it was Fanatics. I don't remember who it was. But I saw them at Fans and Cerritos Mall. I'm like, man, those are pretty sick. Those are pretty sick too. And the Kings, I think, need to bring these back as an alternate again in Adidas. That would be pretty interesting to see. And at number 8 position, I have the jerseys from 1988. I ruined that intro there for a second. I did. They're home and aways. These are they are the most iconic jerseys, the most iconic era in Kings history, without a doubt. Everyone knows the Kings with this logo. Whether I'm out on the street or just anywhere random, I always see someone, whenever it's LA Kings gear, or like someone that's not a Kings fan but they like the gear, they're always wearing these. This is the most iconic ever. I only have this down in position because they're just other jerseys I like more than this one, but these are really, really iconic, and it's really cool the Kings brought these back, or at least a white one back as an alternate. At number 7, I have the Kings current alternate jerseys. These are super cool. I really like the chrome domes. Love them or hate them, I don't care. I love the chrome domes. Screw you, Vegas, we did it first. Anyway, these jerseys are pretty nice. I love the silver sparkle on the jerseys and the chrome logo. Like, man, that is tight. And I actually like the sleeve thing, as I mentioned in a previous video. I don't know why, I just like a solid color going from one part of the sleeve all the way down. I don't know what it is, but Kings, I think I would like to see these in a black version. That would be pretty cool, but nice one here. At number 6, I have the Kings current home and away jerseys. I mean, there's no way I was gonna leave. I was gonna have these jerseys more down in the list. These are pretty cool too. I have the Reebok version from their 50th anniversary. I have a Kopitar one. I wore it in the past. But yeah, I'm really happy the Kings changed like the sparkle, the silver striping to actual like silver sparkling. Because before it used to be like just a gray. Like, come on. And for some reason their white jerseys had the silver sparkle and the blacks didn't. Like, come on, what are you doing? So luckily the Kings made that correction and they look pretty nice. And I honestly kind of hope the Kings actually change uniforms to a jersey that's coming up in my list. Number 5, I have the Kings 50th anniversary jerseys. Like I said earlier, I had these up higher than the other ones because of the gold trim. I love the patches. I just love everything about it. It looks way better. And what's pretty cool is that I didn't know before, but I know now that in the numbers, it's not gonna show up on this image, but if you look very, very closely at some other images of these jerseys and the numbers, it has like mini little Kings logos embedded in there. I'm like, that's a pretty cool touch. But yeah, LA, you guys did a pretty good one here. At number 4, I have the Kings brand spanking new 2022 reverse retros. These are gorgeous. These are beautiful. And it's the first time too the Kings have ever used white, like a prominently like white striping or white base jersey on a purple and gold jersey. So it looks really nice, and I really like the orange NHL logo in the middle there, or on the collar. It's really cool, and I'm really, really excited to see the Kings wear these out on the ice. I already saw Kevin Fiala kind of model these, but it's going to look so much better on the ice. And in 3rd position, I have the Kings alternates from 1999. Like I said earlier, this one I just like more because I like the crown. This one on my shirt here, way more than the coat of arms from the shoulders. The coat of arms are beautiful, don't get me wrong. But the crown, it looks way better. It just fits. It just feels more, I don't know, it just feels better to have the crown on the front rather than the coat of arms. But I would love the Kings to bring this one back in Adidas. I guess I won't be able to buy them because I'm broke, but these, I would love to see them out on the ice again. And at number 2, I have the Kings 2021 reverse retro. Now, in a previous video, I said that these were my number 1, but these kind of moved down a spot for a reason I'll get into in a little bit. But I really, really love these. This is like the perfect Kings jersey. One of the most perfect King jerseys. The only thing that I thought was kind of dumb was when they had the sponsors on the helmet. Like, man, I would have loved to see the text on the helmet. Well, I actually saw it just early on the video. But these are beautiful. This is the best of the 2 King reverse retros in my opinion. But it was really cool to see the Kings out on the ice with these. It just sucks they didn't win too much in these. And in number 1, the gold medal for Kings jerseys goes to the jerseys from 2002, the year that I was born in. And these are beautiful. Like I said, having this bottom striping on the jersey makes it so much better. And the collar too from 2007 looked a little different. I didn't like it too much. It was too like narrow. These are a little bit wider. I like these a whole lot better. And let me just say, these I think are the most perfect Kings jerseys because you're combining both eras. That's what they're planning on doing. The black and the purple and gold and the black and silver. You put the black and purple. That's unique. No one else does that. Like the only other team that's ever used purple in their jerseys too was like the Anaheim Ducks away jerseys in their inaugural year, and the Coyotes reverse retros from the last time. Because whenever you think purple in the NHL, you think of the Kings. Whenever you think black in the NHL, you usually think of the Kings from 1988. So I think the Kings need to bring these back as the home and away. Right, when I said that earlier, these need to be the home and away because it's more unique, and I think it's the perfect identity for the Kings. This jersey, I think, to me, speaks more of identity. So, and I really like that the Kings embrace the medieval times theme in these jerseys too. Like, come